So we'll just create public class main extends application. Create a private button, on button 1, and then off button 1. Something wrong with that. Class, oh whoops, forgot the bracket, so just put some brackets there like that. So private button, on button, and then off button. On button 1, off button 1. Then private image view. Bulb view. So it's a light bulb, we're going to turn it on and off. So public void start takes stage, primary stage. So just make sure this starts lowercase. We'll just create a primary stage here, so stage. So private stage, primary stage. Then we'll say this dot primary stage equals to primary stage. So we'll say image. So image class, which is capital, and then we'll set it we'll call it image with a lowercase equals to new image, and the file is called lightbulbs.png. lightbulbs.png. I actually haven't uploaded the videos yet, which I will, so I'll try to find a place to store these files so you can access them. So then we'll say bulb view equals new image view. We'll pass in image. Then we'll say bulb view dot set viewport to new rectangle. So it takes a constructor, so 0, 0, 125, and 210. Oh, sorry, we'll just say 126 and 201. Or that's fine. Set it to off. Actually, you know, we'll just keep it like that and see if it works, so we can change it after. We'll say on button 1. Equals new button. Set it to on. Just call it on. So the button takes a constructor for what the button's going to be called. You can also put an image on it, or like a graphics or something, or graphics like moving images or whatever. We'll just do a simple button for now. So we'll say on button 1 dot set preferred width. So pref width, say like 75. So what's the width of the button in pixels, I think. And we'll say on button 1 dot set tooltip. So now we'll set the tooltip to new tooltip to click to turn on, something like that. Lightbulb, click to turn on lightbulb. And we'll create our method. We'll call our method we haven't created yet for our event handler. So on button 1 dot set on action. This shift semicolon semicolon process button press button press event, and then we'll do those after. Then we'll set off button, can do a space here, so off button 1 equals to new button, just call it off. We'll say off button 1 dot set pref width to 75. Then off button dot set tooltip, new tooltip to click to turn off lightbulb. And we'll say off button 1 dot set disable to true, so it's going to set it to disable true, and we'll fix it in the event handler. So then off button 1 dot set on action, this shift semicolon semicolon process button press event. We'll say HBox buttons on off. We just say HBox buttons equals new HBox on button 1 and then on button 2. We'll paste them in there. Whoops, on button 1 and off button 1. We'll put the nodes in that layout. Then we'll say buttons.set alignment to pos.center. Then buttons.set spacing to like 35. Then we'll say VBox root equals new VBox. Then we'll paste in our buttons. So our bulb view, image, and then our buttons. Then root.set alignment to pos.center again. Root.set style. We'll do the color. So FX background, color. You could just say like cyan, something. Oh, I guess we'll do a black. So we're turning the light on. Then root.set spacing 225. Might have to change those if it doesn't fit. Then we'll say scene equals new scene root, and then the dimensions. So like 255 by 305. Then primary stage dot set title to Lightbulb. Primary stage dot set scene to scene. Then primary stage dot show. Then here below this method we'll do the event handler. So public void process button press event. Then it takes a parameter action event, or E, doesn't matter, whatever you want. Then we'll say if event.getSource equals to on button 1. Then we'll say bulb view dot set viewport to new rectangle 2D to 143. So I guess it's the size of the light bulb. 125 200. On button 1 dot set disable to true. Off button 1 dot set disable to false. Then else bulb view dot set viewport to new rectangle 2D to 00125. I think it's what we set it initially to. We might have to change our dimensions after, but we'll just try that. Save and run. There's probably a mistake somewhere. So just fix that one there, line 55. Did I spell it wrong? Oh, it needs a 2D here. Set tooltip. Don't need that capital T there. Off button 1 here. Change that to off button 1. Whoops, what happened there? Save and run. Nope. Line 32. Doesn't like it. Oh, another capital T, I think. Don't need that capital T. Don't need that capital T. Bulb view, what did I spell it wrong? So capital V here. another capital V here. Okay, so it's gonna run. It won't show up. You won't be able to see this, but if you run it, you'll see your own. So it does work when you turn it on. So initially it's off, I think. When you click on, the light bulb goes on. Something happened here. Might be from the dimension, so we'll try to fix these. So we'll change that to 70. That to 72, I think. And then there was one more. 35. Set spacing to 20. And then change that to 30. 20 and 30. Yeah, try that. See if it fixes, because it only turns off and on once. So off, on. Oh, that wasn't it. So it's only going off and on once. There's probably a typo somewhere. I'm wondering if it's this. So we'll try that. Commenting that out because you don't need to do that. So we'll just try that. Hope that's not it either. When I tried it before, I remember it keeps turning on and off. So really have to go through this again. Okay, so on button 1, on button 2, or just on button 1, off button 1. Bulb view. Start. Something to do in our action. Event handler. On button 1, else above full view, dot set viewport. 143, 0, 125, 200, 0, 0, 125, true, false. No, I don't think that's it. I know what, I think we did forget some lines here. So we'll say off button 1, so just off button 1 dot set disable to true, and then on button 1 dot set disable to false. Save that and run it. Save that and run it, and then it should fix the error. So now we can turn it off and on as many times as you want. You can minimize, maximize, and close the window with the buttons. You can see the title of the window, it says Lightbulb. Excuse me, you can drag it to make a bigger window, but the light bulb size doesn't change. So we could have binded the on and off button to the size of the window too, but it works. So I hope that helps. I'll see you next time. Take care.